So my name's Jack Skuse. I'm a director of Ambios Limited, and we're a nature conservation training organisation. So Ambios has had Illicit as our web designers for a long time, and they've supported us through a growth in the business really over the last few years, particularly as we've tried to hone what we do from running projects and grant funding into something that allows trading and a bit more consistency. And a couple of years ago, Illicit helped us with a web design and a refresh, where as we were trying to grow the business, we really felt like we needed a website that really sort of sung and celebrated what we do. Alongside the web redesign, we wanted to streamline a booking system to allow us to open up part of our courses to a new audience. Although we might have a big idea, you'd say, well, actually, let's be real here, let's make it realistic. This is how long it will take, this is how long I think it will take, and this is, the cost of that. And I thought that upfront openness was really healthy. It allowed us to manage the grant expectations as well, but also meant that the decisions we were making were then focused in on what we could achieve within the budget, and that's a really healthy way to work. We stayed with Illicit for the last 10 years because we found that the relationships and the responsiveness of the team's been really good. When the grants have become available, we've worked alongside Studio Illicit, who have been really responsive to our needs and the criteria of the funding. So I think what I've really appreciated working with Studio Illicit is the iteration, where we can come up with an idea. It's very solution focused. It's a relationship where we can kind of share ideas and talk about a vision, and you can sort of help us realise that, and it always feels very positive. It's a very yes environment, which is amazing. I think that's one of the things that we try to encourage our trainees to have as a growth mindset. It's part of a journey, and it's not yes but, it's yes and. And we found working with Illicit, I think, is absolutely similar, and it aligns, I think, with our way of working, so it's a really positive thing. For Ambios, as a nature conservation training organisation offering traineeships, there's a kind of nuance, I suppose, within our business. We're trying to both educate, empower, but also to change the world, I suppose, in our way, to train the next generation of people coming into the nature conservation sector, equip them with skills, reassure them, build confidence in them, but also with the work that we do on the farm and the land to showcase an alternative way of how the countryside can be managed. So we're kind of, I suppose there's a uniqueness to our business. I don't think there's too many other businesses that offer residential placements like this, where it's very skills-based, very practical, it's very rural. To have people and organisations that get that, I suppose, and that can help us realise that vision is really, really helpful, really empowering. And definitely found that with Studio Illicit.